Hey everybody, cheers. It's Comfy Armchair Vlog time again. And by the way, we're trying to do this every Friday at 5 p.m. UK time. That's 12 EDT and I think 9 PST. I'm not great with time zones, but you get the idea. And today we're talking about game burnout or video game burnout. This is when nothing excites you when it comes to the games that are out there. Nothing's pulling you, right? You think about what should I play? And maybe you finish work and you're looking at your library and you're like, I do have a lot of these games that I want to play, but like really right now, what am I jumping into? And you find yourself just staring at that screen and not playing anything in the end. Some of that is option paralysis, where, nowadays we have so many options. It's like going on Netflix with someone and you're like, what should we watch? Oh, whatever you want. No, whatever you want, right? And then you're just browsing. And when you look at it, you've spent 1 hour browsing and you haven't started actually watching anything. Regardless, that's to me how sometimes it can feel with so many options for games. I am lucky because I always have a very clear sense of what it is I want to do. So, I look at a game and I'm like, that's it, right? I want to play that. And I have no guilt if that game is, not something others are interested in, or if there's some other game that people want me to play. I just generally don't care that much. I go to what I want to do because at the end of the day, it's my free time, right? So I don't struggle with it as much. But recently I had a friend tell me, hey, I'm looking for a game. Nothing excites me, right? I don't know what to play. And we proposed to her like a number of games for her to try and stuff like that. But as I usually do, I started overthinking the situation, or at least, giving it some thought. And I think that there's nothing wrong with taking a break from gaming altogether. That may be what you need, right? If you have the opposite of the option paralysis situation, so that was a situation where a lot of stuff excited you, but you just couldn't choose what to pick, what to jump into. This is a different thing where really nothing is pulling you, right? Nothing is motivating you to jump in and play. I think maybe that means you should do some other shit for a bit. Like recently, I was in a creative block, let's say, where I hadn't picked up a guitar for like almost 2 months, and yesterday I did, right? It came back and I was like, I'm excited for guitar again. I picked up a guitar and it was great. So I think in the same way for games, maybe you need a break to get your center back and realize that you do like video games, get excited about games again. Maybe if you wait out a week or so, a new game comes around and you say, dude, I miss playing, I'm gonna jump back in. Or maybe at that time you come across an older game that you wanted to get into and that causes you to come back. Or maybe you take a longer break. There's nothing wrong with it, right? And I think at the end of the day, if you feel some desperation to continue playing, even though it's not bringing you enjoyment or excitement, I think that may point to a deeper issue where maybe, and now I'm really going out on a limb, I could be totally wrong here, but I feel like for some people, they may be using gaming as a crutch to fill some gap that they're feeling. And to me, that's not what gaming is, or any hobby is for. I mean, hobbies will fill voids in a nice way, but maybe there is some more fundamental void that you're trying to fill with the wrong thing. Maybe you need to work on your routine, or what you're doing with your life to kind of feel better and more excited about things. Because what I've found personally is that I am way more excited about everything. So this is games, music, even work, all that. I'm way more excited about things when I've covered my bases very well. You know, when I'm doing my stretches, right? I'm doing a bit of exercise. I'm eating okay. I'm doing my chores. There's something about the brain chemistry that when I do those things and like the bases are taken care of, it allows me to be excited about this other higher level stuff like games, music, a great coffee, you know, all this kind of stuff. So I don't know if that connects with you. Maybe again, I'm going out on a limb, but my recommendation if you're struggling with, you know, just not being excited about any games would be to take a short break. And this could be just one day's break or a week. It doesn't matter, whatever it is for you, but reassess, right? Take a step back. What happens if I just don't game? Do I feel like shit? do I feel the need to, you know, to be distracted at all times? Because again, that may point to another issue that maybe you need to look into before you can regain that enjoyment for games. There is another thing for me that when I have a long day at work or I'm doing something that feels like I earned my gaming time, the gaming time feels much sweeter to me. And I don't know if this is for everybody. This is just how I feel. If I'm on holiday, for example, and I have the whole day to play, somehow gaming just doesn't feel as rewarding as it does when, let's say that maybe, you know, I do a good job at work, I do my chores, and then at the end of the day, I have like a concentrated gaming session where I jump in and I have the feeling that I kind of earned it. And, you know, I had a bit of struggle in my day to balance it out. Somehow, that bittersweet part makes the sweet part of the day, which is the gaming session, all that much sweeter. And I think that balance is something we have hardwired in some deep way that I don't quite understand, but it does seem to work for me. And I get this like injection of gratitude, you know, dude, I can just sit down and play games, you know, I have the freedom, the possibility and all that. So that's, I think, how I keep excited and it just like cheerful thing that you see, that is not an act. I really, you know, I struggle with exhaustion, so I really don't have the energy to put up some kind of complex act here. I truly get excited about this kind of stuff. And so it's a pleasure to talk to you guys about it. I hope you enjoy these vlog style videos. I'm trying to make them every Friday. So if you have thoughts, if you disliked it, let me know down below what you disliked, what you would like to see instead. I am open to ideas and I'm looking to improve and provide content here that actually connects with you guys instead of, you know, all the gameplay stuff. We will keep doing that on Twitch, but more and more here in YouTube, I want to do original stuff that actually connects with people. So help me find what that is. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.